All right, let's go on to the next email today. And the next email today comes to us from Carlos Maldonado, writes, my question is, since Disney announced Bucky and Sam Wilson getting a show, do you think it would be a cool idea to connect the series with other Marvel television properties like Luke Cage and Iron Fist? And since both of their shows got canceled, and the Netflix stuff is probably going away, I feel this is perfect to integrate them into the universe. All right, thanks a lot for the question, man. And of course, yes, we know a couple of things. We know Iron Fist has been canceled by Netflix. We know Luke Cage has been canceled by Netflix. We also know that we're going to be getting this Falcon and Winter Soldier series coming, limited series, coming to the Disney Plus streaming service, which I think all of us are pretty excited about. This sounds fantastic. So it raises the question, should Disney streaming look at integrating these characters, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, into their Disney Plus stuff? Since, you know, maybe, as is put in the question, maybe it looks like everything in the Netflix universe stuff is going away. Let me address that first. Everybody has been making some big assumptions that since Luke Cage and Iron Fist are done, that means pretty soon Netflix is just going to stop making their shows altogether. I don't think that's necessarily true. I think Netflix is very happy with Daredevil. I think they're very happy with Punisher. So we know we've got more series coming from them at the same time. So I don't think anybody should be making any assumptions that overall Netflix is going to be done. And by the way, remember, Disney doesn't have the right to just pull them back over to Disney Plus. As long as Netflix wants to keep making those shows, they have the right to do that. And there's really not a lot that Marvel or Disney can do about it at this point. Okay, so then what about these canceled shows like Luke Cage and Iron Fist? Could they integrate them into something like a Winter Soldier Falcon series? You could, but I don't think they will for a couple of important reasons. Important reason number one, it seems like Marvel has been going out of its way the whole time never to have any connection between the MCU and what's going on in the Netflix universe. Yes, in the Netflix shows, there are a couple of times there have been some very vague references to MCU stuff, but they have been kept purposely very, very vague, and they very purposely have never been directly connecting those things. So I don't think they're going to start doing that now. The second important reason why I don't think they're going to integrate these guys in is, why would you? Why would you take the two least popular characters that were on the Netflix series that got dumped because their ratings were so bad? Nobody liked Iron Fist, and Luke Cage started losing fans by the bucket load. So even if you wanted to integrate the Netflix stuff into the MCU, which I don't think they want to do, why would you do it with the two least popular and least favorite series characters going? Why would you do it with them? That to me makes no sense. The third and maybe the most important reason is, look, we all know the whispers and the rumors. Perlmutter and Kevin Feige simply do not like each other. And Perlmutter is still in charge of all the television stuff, other than the Disney streaming stuff, Disney Plus, which will be under Kevin Feige. And I don't think Feige has any desire to cross-pollinate Perlmutter's stuff with his stuff. Now, granted, that one is more gossipy. That one is more like rumor has it. But I mean, come on. Everybody's known forever that Perlmutter and Feige don't like each other. So for those reasons and others, I do not think you're going to see them integrate these universes together. And quite frankly, I don't want them to. I think one of the things that has made things like Daredevil and Punisher and things like that so good and so successful is that they don't have their hands tied to what's going on in the MCU. They don't have to talk, well, if we're doing another Daredevil, the Thanos stuff is going on, so you got to address it. Screw that. We're our own show. We can talk about whatever we want to talk about. I like that they've kept them separate, and I think they should continue to do them separately, so I don't see them doing that whatsoever moving forward.